everybody, I am back, and we are going to be seeing, my beautiful Orochi going up another 10k. We are now at 10,016 magazines. So watch this, guys. Shabam, shaboom, shabam. We are at, 110,341. So, Orochi, with 40k magazines, has grown over twice his size. So that is freaking awesome. And perfect too, because that means we can actually update this again. And that means he is going to have a lot more power to him. And I am super excited to see how well he does. Oh, I think I know which one we lost against. It's a stupid Gilly. The Gilly prick. That's annoying. I don't know how people get like these weird little circles in their names. But that's kind of cool though. But, yeah. G-Workers. No, I'm keeping my shadow matter for a reason. Oh, so great news, guys. I was actually able to land a couple really nice hits. So I got a little bit from this guy. I got a solid chunk of stuff from this guy. I got a decent amount of stuff from this guy. But here's where it kicks into super high gear. So we got a little bit from this guy. These are my scouting reports. But here's what we're gonna do. You see this? Gee, what occurs? Hold on a second, guys. Scouting report. Okay. So here is my first attack against DGS. This guy was caught with his pants down, completely unshielded and completely unprotected. I killed 287,280. That's funny. Rangers. And then I got 289 Shadow Matter, which is super nice. And then on my second time hitting him before his ship broke, I killed 865,935 Rangers, and I got 871 Shadow Matter. And then I killed this fella here and took all the stuff, and I got 498 mantises killed. Actually, no, that's not a mantis, it's walkers. 83 Geminis, and then 42 masters. I think these are mantis and the other ones are rhinos. I think these are mantises. No, those aren't mantises. I forget what they are. But yeah, I got 757 shadow matter from them. So as you guys can see, I've been that scary fella that's hitting people left and right. And now my commanders are just brutal. And I am so happy with how well they are doing. And that means that means they are going to be hitting much harder and much heavier too. And I am happy about this because what we can do. Woo! Calm down. Calm down. Because what I want to do is a little bit of updating, and I want to show you guys what I mean. So Rogers is still our main go-to fella when it comes to being a strong defensive commander. But for our dear Orochi, he's doing pretty darn good as well. And then what we can do is actually do this, like such. You see? And then, so unfortunately, we just don't have enough to run that for poor Orochi. But we do have enough to at least kind of get the front row taken care of. So that means Orochi and Rogers and Vega are all going to be hitting hard. But sadly, our dear Dragon Slayer is going to be kind of sadly demoted a little bit until we get more soldiers. And I already got 20 more origins, and I got oh, what's that word? I got 20 more origins, and I got 20 more I think Tina's actually at this, but and that, so 20 origins, and I got 4 maelstroms, so that's really good. Whoa, what the heck am I doing? Give me 2 seconds, guys. Oh, freaking out here for a second. There we go. There we go. And then Hancock is also this fella. And then the rest is, oh wait, Sister Wolf as well as a Walker Commander. And that's all set up and taken care of. And then, that's right. That's right. And save. Alright, we are set. So for the Dominion, we need Rogers, Orochi. Oh, and maybe where's like a defensive one? Probably Tina. And then what we're going to be doing for Armageddon, that's Vega, Dragon Slayer, and this one. And then for this fella, we're just going to be doing kind of random BS, because that's just kind of what we can afford. So let's just see how this goes. We win. So of course we lose against this fella, but I want to show you guys how we do against this fella. So that is a big, really big commander. But like it is, guys, we were able to clear them out with a single shot, and that's really good. And let's see how our defensive commanders do. Oh, okay, you want to hit me there? Well, there we go, I cleared you out. Oh, gee, that hurt. Oh, whatever shall I do? Oopsies, looks like someone got murdered. And let's find someone else to kill, huh? You know what, let's try this guy. Look at that, we won. That's so we can take a quick look at that. See, we win that one. This is a no-brainer. And this is a no-brainer. Awesome. And then this one. This is a no-brainer. This is a no-brainer. Ooh, let's see how this goes. So this guy actually hits kind of hard. That's okay, guys. Our ability to defend against that is going quite well. Remember, he has defensive scans as well as Menderbot, so every time he hits, it's going to be a nasty run. Bam. And we heal up. Shabam. And now she can't do jack crap to me. And look at that. No matter how much she tries to hit me, it ain't gonna work. Look at that. That is beautiful. How the heck did we lose? Okay, let's see what's going on here. We win. Oh. Well, let's just see how our beautiful Orochi actually fares. That did nothing. Okay. Remember, guys, Orochi is still quite small in the grand scheme of things. But as you guys can see, he's doing really good for being able to hold himself. So, that hurts. So we are actually able to hold ourselves. Oh, wow. So as you guys can see, unfortunately we still lost. Oh, look at that, that's funny. Yeah, this just didn't work out. It's unfortunate, guys. So, yeah, man, remember guys, we are dealing with not, you know, the same resources that we do in... Oh man, these people suck poop. Remember guys, we are not dealing with the same kind of stuff. Oh my gosh, what is going on here? Okay. Okay. Sure, cause that freaking makes sense, right? That... Man, you people. That's such bogus. Bogatry. Bogaroni. Bogalicious Bogertons, huh? That's a load of trash. What I might have to do, actually, is, I might have to put, yeah... That's annoying. But that would give me more of a chance to actually win. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this, get rid of you, switch this over to the Dominion. Excuse me, sir. I said Dominion. Equip. Put this guy all the way down to Lucifer. Select that. And then put this guy over to Dominion. So Armageddon, Dominion, and Lucifer. Okay, so then what we're going to be doing is this guy, and... Oh, heck. Black. And then this guy will get... Oh, gee willikers. This one and this one. Save. So let's just see how this runs and see if we can win more. There we go. That's looking much better. Let's go take a look and see how this works. So we win, and then we win. That's looking good. And then we win. We win. And unfortunately, we lost on this one for some dumb reason. Which is weird. Hold on a second, guys. Save. Defensive, save. Oh! I'm smart. I promise you guys I'm smart. I know what I did wrong. Okay, so the Armageddon is going to stay right here. This one actually needs to be the Lucifer. And then... So, Lucifer is going to get Rogers, and then it's going to get maybe this fella, and then... Oh, gee. This fella. And then Dominion... needs this guy, and maybe this guy. Yeah. There we go. Okay, that's better. I didn't realize that, you know, you had to update your attacking formation as well. But yeah, as you guys can see, now we have the Dominion with Orochi because we need that skills trigger, right? And then Rogers needs that total damage reduction, so he has that working for him. And then... There we go, that's looking so much better now. So, as you guys can see, we sadly are gonna lose on this one, I think. Yeah. That's not pleasant. That hurts. Ooh, that's not fun. We have a giant cactus up our bum-bum. But, what that means is that we are winning against that, we are gonna win against this, and we are gonna win against this. So what we are actually going to have to do from here on out is actually have our main top 3 commanders that have assured wins win this for us. Yeah, bollocks. There we go, see? Now we have more, now we have more and more of a chance to win overall. That's really nice. So that means we're going to be a bit more set up when it comes to the All-Star. And guess what, guys? For the Starseed Conquest that's going to be coming up soon, we're going to begin ourselves some pretty nice, delicious stuff for that as well. Now, remember, guys, we don't have nearly enough soldiers to completely, you know, load our top 3 commanders. Because right now, Vega doesn't have anywhere near enough tier 12 to load all of his slots. Rogers has enough, and Orochi does not. So we can either do a full marched Vega, or we could do a full marched Orochi and Rogers, and then partially marched Vega. So when the next soldier halved training event comes up, and after my paycheck, I'm gonna go ask my friend who has a lot of the resources that I need for just a unholy amount of food, parts, and gas. And then we're going to be doing the mass evolution. Because we can do a total of, well actually, wait, is that what we're doing right now? No, yeah, as you see, training costs halved. So we can get, so instead of, you know, only getting 66. If I remember right, we're gonna get 122, I think? I think that's 122. 612. Well, anyway, guys, it's twice the number of 66. So that means, we can actually work a lot on getting a lot more of our, you know, tier 11 into tier 12. And that is why these box events that I'm showing you guys are so crucial, because yes, we have already bought all the boxes we can. We are actually more set in the sense that we can still get ourselves more soldiers. See, now we can get 4 maelstroms. And that means we can get 4 of these, and that means we're set. And then what we can do is first load up Rogers, and and get this guy all set. See? But then we're gonna be transferring that over to this like such, and then like this, and then we do this, we do this, we do that. Shabam! Pretty cool, huh? So we are actually able to slowly get ourselves more and more as various events come along. But this box event that I was telling you guys about in the other video is crucial when you are trying to quickly get yourself soldiers. And yeah, I am extremely happy with like how well this is gone. So yeah, our Orochi is massive now. Well, massive to what he was. Remember, he's still only 1/3 the size of Rogers. But, as you guys can see, he is, going to quickly become a terrifying foe. And just hurt the enemy big time. And, that means, that means for our next upcoming capital battles, that means we're actually going to be able to really toy around with DGS and piss him off a lot more. Because my Orochi can actually probably clear most of these guys out, even with their high tier soldiers, unless they are running a something nasty. But I'm not going to be doing anything for a while. So I think for my Orochi, running tier 1 is a good way to go, because these things are ultra cheap, and that means if someone does manage to like take my tile, I will still be able to hurt them most likely, unless they are running massive SWE or they are running damage reduction. But if I remember correctly, corrosive armor cuts through damage reduction, but I'm not entirely quite sure It's been a while since I've studied that, but yeah, as far as I know, that's what it is. But yeah, we got a lot of really cool stuff underway, and yeah, I don't usually like using my soldiers, using my magazines unless a gang bounty event pops up. But you know, I just wanted to give my Orochi the biggest chance of success. And remember, guys, Orochi is going to be one of our keys to huge success when it comes to, Oh yeah, we actually forgot to upgrade that. Or update it. See? And then, we can sign up. I know. And like I said, guys, we lost against the Gilly. So I'll show you guys why we lost. Gilly is a really nasty commander to fight against. And unless you know what you're doing, it's going to be nasty. So she gets the first hit, and that completely clears me out. So if my Vega was actually given a chance to hit hard first, then he would have won. But yeah, as you guys can see, she's carving a path through my soldiers right now, which is a big problem. And yeah, so remember, these red soldiers that she is running, if I remember right, their critical is based on how many adjacent ethereals or that last tier of soldier is adjacent to the rest. So when you have all 6 slots with those last tier soldiers, I think she was running the Annihilator or the Vulcan. I think it was the Annihilator, and they run on the same pre-specs of the Ethereals. So yeah, she has just wonkers pajonkers level of what you call it, critical. So that's a really heavy hitting commander. That's why we lost. But considering that we were actually able to survive a tiny bit against her, considering how hard she hits, that's really good. But yeah, so she has 55% total damage reduction, she has 77% penetration. Penetration is huge when it comes to getting through other commanders with damage reduction. So, she has 25% total resistance, which makes her just abysmal to deal with. She has 380% resistance weaken effect. She's running 165 critical wither. So, this is a very, very heavy defensive commander, but that also has some very offensive stats as well. See, so she's running the Tangling, she's running 2 Acrids. If I remember right, that is the Magries, and then she's running something else, but yeah, she has some nasty, nasty stuff. So, if I remember right, that is, yeah, so she's running the Beetlejuice, because the Beetlejuice gives her that damage reduction. She's running the Mega Raise because that's resistance and health points. And then she's running the Acrids because that gives attack, accuracy, and penetration. So that is a really, really well-rounded commander, and I can see why she's running that. So congratulations on a really, really nice nice commander, whatever your name is. Hopefully we can defeat her one day, but yeah, that's a nasty commander. That's some nasty stuff right there. And as you guys can see, they are running a full set of Virgo. Yep. They are running a full set of Hercules, and the Hercules is what really helps them a lot. She's running a full set of Gemini, which gives her just a horrible, horrible amount of damage that she can do. She has set 1 of Pisceus Prayer, and she's running a full set of Andromeda's Radiance, so she's running some terrifying stuff. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. She is she's running infantry of the Red Soldiers. I like how she has this stuff laid out too. You can see why a lot of people really like the red. If I remember right, isn't no, never mind. There was someone called Baba Yaga who was just overpowered as heck, but I forgot who it was. But yeah, for me, guys, most of my commanders don't usually run that. I might try running Dragon Slayer with the red soldiers and running Vega with the red soldiers and see how that works. But yeah, sheesh. That's some crazy stuff right there, guys. So I'm going to have to be doing some talking with my friend Owl and see what he thinks and how I can make my soldiers better for peak contest. But as far as I know, this is the best I can get right now. But currently, right now, we are at 338th place, which is pretty good considering. And this is only the start of the month, guys. And as I upgrade my soldiers and as I get more of my stuff, updated and, enhanced, that means we're going to do better and better. And like it is, guys, I want to try to get Orochi to level 45 equipment first. And I'm saving his weapons for last because I want to get the Broken Fortress or the Aldebaran, and that's going to really help Orochi survive so much better. And then if I can get the Aldebaran and Broken Fortress for my Rogers, then I'm going to have two really viable defense commanders. So yeah, I'm very happy with how well we are doing, considering we are dealing with some of the biggest players of all time in the game. So I'm very happy that we're doing this well. I'm nowhere near big or extremely accomplished, but I have friends who can help me figure out my stuff. And since I have most of the stuff that I need, we can actually keep ourselves on the lines of actually being able to be competent and a viable, not viable, but a scary enemy on the battlefield. So yeah, that's really good stuff. So I'm very, very happy that we have grown Orochi within 2 hours from 51,511 all the way to 110,341 leadership. And like it is, guys, I want to get the Beetlejuice and the Lucky Nodding as quickly as I can to level 45. But like I also said, guys, I might want to try to get myself another Fearless, because if the Fearless gives us health points, and that is what's going to really help Orochi survive more. But this does give us critical wither and resistance weaken effect, so that way if someone does try to send a strength and weaken effect attack against us, we can, defend against that a little better. So I don't know, guys. I think Beetlejuice might just need to stay the way it is, just because level 45 bots are already hard enough to get. But yeah, I'm very happy with how well he is doing. I'm gonna try to get Lucky Nodding upgraded to level 41 or 42 as quick as possible, and then we're gonna slowly work on the Antares, and hopefully by the end of the year we can have a couple more levels on our armor set up. And then hopefully by the end of the year we can have at least 1 or 2 super advanced weapons for our big man here. Like it is, guys, I would never ever turn my back against Rogers, because Rogers has always been there for us and he's done a fantastic job. And even with this subpar equipment, like I told you guys before, he's still doing a great job. So I'm very happy that we are running a more competent force for our commanders. That now we can finally do stuff more in the real game instead of just the competitions. Now we can fight in Kasatan event. Now we can fight on the server, and we can fight, you know, anywhere we want now without having to lose a insane amount of soldiers or having to risk tier 12s, because Orochi can work with any level of soldier and still be awesome with that. So yeah, we are getting ourselves set up, guys, and I'm extremely excited for what the future holds for us. Unfortunately, we only have 16 magazines left, so if tomorrow the developers add that stupid gang bounty event for the game, and it's full of stuff that I need, I'm gonna be very angry. So I'm hoping that if it is a magazine event gang bounty that they add, that it will be full of stuff that I don't need. Because boy howdy, I'm gonna be livid if they put that in there. But yeah, I'm happy with how well it's going, guys. We have 77 Aldebaran blueprints. We need 100 to make a full blueprint, and then we will have more than enough to make that Aldebaran, and then hopefully we can you know, save up for the next one. So stuff is working out, guys. It's just a slow grinding process, but we are making our commanders competent, effective, and very, very good. Anyway, guys, this has been Sabin Dimitrov, aka Dinsfo the Astrowolf. It has been an absolute pleasure having you guys here for my videos. Please always remember to like and share and subscribe my videos, so that way more people can get to enjoy them. And share my channel around so that more people can enjoy my videos. And yeah, and on a side note, guys, I'm getting the artwork of Plamuk and my Astrowolf finalized up, and I'm hoping within the next 3 or 4 days we can finally be able to have it finished and published, and they are gonna look absolutely beautiful. And yeah, I'm hoping that as more time comes on, we can get more artwork of my characters set up, so that way we can be all taken care of. Anyway, guys, this has been Spin Dimitrov, aka Dens for the Astrowolf. It's been a pleasure to have you guys here. You guys stay awesome, and always remember, God bless. Hello guys, this is Sabin Dimitrov again, and unfortunately I think the video that I had for the precursor of the video I just recorded got deleted, which is absolutely bogus. I guess you guys won't be able to see the entire process of me upgrading Orochi to level 40, which is really freaking stupid. I don't know how or why it got deleted, but it did. Now, give me 2 seconds, let me quickly check something. Yeah, guys, so unfortunately you guys won't be able to see the awesome process of me getting my commanders to level 40. I mean, through all 40,000, magazines, which is absolute bogus. So I'm very disappointed with that, because I wanted you guys to see them grow from 51,511 leadership to the 110,000 some odd leadership. So Orochi grew twice his size with only 40,000 magazines. So I'm very sad you guys weren't able to see that, because that was so freaking cool. And I had a whole bunch of really cool stuff to say on the episode, and I guess it somehow got deleted, which is really, really stupid. So I'm very sad about that, guys, but mistakes happen. It's just really, really stupid that that mistake had to happen. So, oh well, guys, big old giant cactus shoved in my butt, huh? So stupid. But here, let me give me 2 seconds. So yeah, despite having a giant cactus shoved up my bum, pretty much what happened is that Orochi went from 51,511 to 110,341, so that he grew substantially, and when we did that, we got a lot of really good stuff from this event right here. See? we increased leadership 44,748 times, which is awesome. So that means we got, 30 magazines here, 50 magazines here, 80 magazines here, 100 magazines here, 300 magazines here, and 500 magazines here. So that actually pushed us over to actually being able to get, 30,000, to get all the way to 40,000 magazines. And then on top of that, guys, we went to the world event, and I turned in a substantial portion of my 33,000 medals, and I got a whole bunch of magazine racks. I got 15 of them. So, yeah, from being at 37,000, we got ourselves all the way to 40,000 magazines. So that is really, really good stuff. And, well, I wanted to catch you guys up on that video. It's such bogus and trash that our video got lost. Because I was so excited to show you guys him, being upgraded substantially with that, the insane amount of, stuff. You guys could have seen how big he got, and, well, unfortunately, that just didn't work out, which is bogus. So, like I said, guys, I'm a little sad about that, but, well, sometimes we have cactus shoved up our butts. Markiplier had one of his videos crash for him a while back. Other YouTubers have their videos sometimes go without, sound, so, stuff happens, guys. I was just really hoping to, show you guys the really cool stuff that I was been saving up for months on end. So I'm going to be explaining to you guys through this second part of the video what's been going on. So pretty much what happened in the last video, guys, is that we were able to get ourselves over 740 of these 740 strength certificates, and every day we get our strength certificates, 2 of them back, and then on top of that we also get our commanders and stuff ready to go. And remember, previously Orochi could barely hold 55 soldiers, 55 tier 12 airships in each slot. But now with increasing him over twice his size, he can now hold 122 of these beautiful origins, and that means he's going to be able to stand himself strong and really be able to give people the what for. And like I said, guys, let's see. We hit DGS with all tier 1 soldiers, and we were able to get a substantial amount of shadow matter. We got more shadow matter. We got even more shadow matter. We got some resources. We got some more resources and shadow matter. We got nothing from that. And yeah, so we got that all taken care of. Shoot, I'm trying to remember what I told you guys in the previous video. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'll be right with you. Alright, so, and then my friend sent us all codes. Mr. Owlington has been a beautiful friend, and he's helped me a lot, grow my soldiers like I told you guys before. And he told me that it's better that I just use my magazines now for this event instead of waiting for the gang bounty event, because it's most likely not going to be what I want. And since I am running, my current run on the peak contest, uh, everything just kind of put itself together for, just use it now, And like I said, we got some pretty decent resources, and I'm very, very happy about that. And the resources were very, very nice, and we got ourselves taken care of. So here are the codes: AOWSF888, AOWUP777, DALAO888, and DALAO666. And these are gonna give you guys some very delicious rewards. And I told Owl how much I've grown, and he was very happy to hear how much my Orochi grew. Orochi is an amazing commander, especially if you have the right skills and equipment on him. And that's one of the reasons why I want to get Link's gems on him, as well as the Broken Fortress, because having both of those work for us is going to make him even more abysmal to deal with. And if I can get Link's on Rogers, then that's just gonna really mess up people's day, because we're gonna have two extremely hard to kill commanders, and that is what we are trying to go for. So my commanders and stuff is looking very, very good, and I'm very, very happy with how well everything's looking. Let me pause this and I can show you guys the stuff that you're going to get. So for one of the codes, you get 80 magazines, 4 of the 100 VIP points, 1500 gold, and 1 advanced ender permit, which releases 10 commanders at a time. You get, on the next code, you get 1000 gold, you get 400 VIP points, you get a B release commander module, and you get 50 magazines. For the next one, you get 400 VIP points, 1000 gold, another release commander B, rank B commander module, as well as 50 magazines. And then last but not least, for this one, you get another advanced ender permit, you get 1500 gold, you get 400 VIP points, and you get 80 magazines. So 8, 16, 5, 10, that's 200. So 8, 16, so what's 160, 260, yeah, so 260 magazines already for that as well. And that's what also helped us barely squeak by with 40,000 magazines. Like I said, guys, I am extremely disappointed that the video got deleted, because I was so excited to be able to show you guys how awesome it was to just use 40,000 magazines. It took me an incredibly long time to save those up too. So, screw it all. Got a cactus shoved up my butthole. Woohoo. And then this is the one person I fought previously that had that really big commander. Let me see. We got that. I guess I don't have the other ones saved out, but whatever, guys. Yeah, I'm really, really happy with how well everything is going. And, like I said, guys, my commanders are going to be much harder to kill because of this. So, I apologize for the really weird derpy set of videos, considering that my video got deleted, but good thing though is that we can kind of catch up, and I can tell you guys what you guys missed and all the cool stuff that has happened. Now, it shouldn't be very difficult to save up more magazines for a next event, but like it is, guys, I really wanted you guys just to see how huge he freaking grew and how big the numbers grew as you guys saw it. Like, he went from 55 to 75, he went from 75 to 95, and then he went from like 95 to 110 or something like that. And well, yeah, like he went up like, oh gosh, 60k leadership with only 40k magazines, which is really good with that with that plus 60% success rate. Because remember, the plus 60% success rate is crucial if you want to have the most bang for your buck when it comes to increasing leadership with the magazines. But I'm hoping that the next gang bounty event that is ready to go would not be anything that I need, because it's gonna, really twist me the wrong way if, the gang bounty event is crap that I need. So, hopefully, guys, that won't be the case, and hopefully, it'll be, stuff that can easily be obtained, and hopefully, it won't be like, metals or equipment things that I need that would make me very regretful of using 40,000 magazines. But anyway, guys, I think we're gonna call the video here, but I hope that the explanation was able to be somewhat legible for you guys to understand. And like I said, guys, I'm sorry that the video got deleted. I was so excited to show you guys a whole bunch of really cool content and stuff that was well put together, but I don't know, crap happens sometimes, guys. So just try to bear with me on my videos. Stuff happens, but yeah, like it is. I was, hopefully we can. Hopefully we can try to avoid any future incidences with deleted videos. But yeah, I turned back on the setting on my Google Photos backup drive, so that way if I ever do somehow manage to delete a video, I will be able to have it backed up on the cloud, so that way if anything happens, we can have that taken care of without losing, quality content. So, thank you guys for being here for my videos. Thanks again for just, being understanding and being supportive. Thank you for just, enjoying the content that I put up. Like I said, always remember to like, share, and subscribe, because if we can get my channel to at least 1,000 subscribers and enough watch time, I can begin getting monetization underway, and that means I can start making money on the side, and then that will allow me to be able to put more content for you guys to enjoy, and then I can have more income to help me with my medical bills and expenses. And when we finally get stuff more stabilized out, then stuff will be able to kick itself into really high gear, and we can really enjoy a happy and thriving YouTube channel. But yeah, so just like I said, guys, just thank you very much for watching my YouTube videos. Always remember to like, share, and subscribe, and just tell people about my content. If you know any friends who play Ark of War, share them my YouTube channel, because I'm one of the few people that releases Ark of War videos anymore, and hopefully my videos will be able to be informative and fun for you guys to enjoy. And yeah, guys, I just really appreciate everybody watching my YouTube channel and my stuff. We are almost at 300 subscribers, which is amazing, and we are almost at 300 videos, which is amazing as well. So that's really cool. So yeah, just it's always been a pleasure to have you guys here, and I really appreciate you guys being so supportive. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy my future videos. Please please remember to always stay awesome, guys, and remember this too. God bless.